We here at Stupids Talking Stupid realize there's going to be a lot less stupid in the world.
And that may be worrisome for those of you who count on stupid from us as well as the government.
But don't be afraid. We're here.
We're here.
We're here to talk about the idiots,
The morons.
the simpletons.
The dummy stupid faces.
Stupids Talking Stupid is here.
Because stupid will always be here.
What's going on, Empire? This is Stupids Talking Stupid on the DVM Production Empire. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear, and we read the stupid so you don't have to.
What?
I miss 1 week, and all of a sudden you forget how the intro song ends.
I know, right?
You're like, I'm just going to sit here quietly after it finishes.
Shh.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to say something.
That's right.
You dummy.
Whatever.
Hey, I got my voice back.
At least I'm able to talk.
Hey, shut up. I can talk. I can talk now.
Oh, gee willikers, Patrick. I'm not going to be able to do the show this week. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I'm reverting back to puberty.
I wish I had that much
Real
volume.
shame,
Like, if I tried to talk loud at all, it would just completely give out.
right.
So I had to like whisper puberty to people for a couple of days. Like, I'm like, I'm a baby alien. It's pretty sweet.
You were whispering puberty? You're like,
Yeah.
hey, puberty.
Hey, you wanna count our chest hairs in the back?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be shifting a lot throughout this entire show.
Ooh,
Because
visual bits.
My tailbone is still bruised.
What happened?
I slipped and fell on the ice.
Oh, you
Oh
big
my
dummy.
God. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's that moment when you're like laying there and you're looking up and just going, well, I live here now.
Where was it?
Is that we were at Ronnie's. We were walking through the backyard, and on his patio was just a sheet of ice. Like I think Disney on Ice is there tomorrow or something. They were just getting ready.
Is this where we announced to the world that Ronnie's about to get hit with a lawsuit? You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
For pain and suffering.
It was just bad. So you're like constantly like, yeah, it's a little better, but it's just kind of like remember last Friday?
Did you
Like,
go
I'm
get an
like,
X-ray to see if it's broken?
sucked. Oh no, I would have known if it was broken.
Would you?
Oh yeah, like intense pain. It would have been intense pain.
I've broken my
it's just like-
tailbone.
Yeah, did you have intense pain?
It was extremely uncomfortable.
Mm.
I wouldn't call it intense pain.
No.
I did have to walk around. What was it 7th or 8th grade? I had to walk around with a fucking donut and an ass pillow.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much the cool kid.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, what up?
Chicks
Got my
are
pink
like-
donut.
You go into the dance, big donut.
Oh shit!
All right,
Someone's got to be sitting on the sidelines.
Someone's gonna sit. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my donut with me.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I don't
ooh,
go
I'll take a
anywhere
donut.
without the D nut.
You shit. Damn, you think it's a party without the D nut?
Oh,
I'm coming
shit.
through. I'm sitting down gingerly, and then I'm not really dancing in my seat. You
Yeah.
get some finger snaps. Like, I love the song.
It was the most uncomfortable ride, because Ronnie lives a good 25, 30 minutes from me. So it's just like, oh my God, like the whole ride. I'm just like, this is the worst. This is the worst. And then the next morning I woke up and kind of like rolled over. And I'm like, oh God, yeah, I forgot.
Oh man. Well, at least you don't have to try to do improv on stage right now with a bruised ass.
Well, it's funny
It's
enough, it's just the sitting. Standing around, walking around, I'm fine.
So sit, stand, lean. You're like, listen, I can do 2/3 of this game.
I'm gonna do stand and lean, and that's about it.
If
So
one of you guys try to make me sit, I'm just gonna no.
I'll say no.
But the number one rule of improv is don't say no. It turns out this week's rule is don't make me sit.
Did you watch the inauguration?
No, I didn't. I slept through it.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, you sat through it?
Oh yeah,
Uncomfortably?
pretty much. Oh no, I got the pillows arranged on my couch a certain way. But
Well, speaking
yeah,
of the inauguration, we have a little friend that's above your shoulder.
that's right. He was the best.
He's just gonna be watching.
just sitting there
judging you. He's on your side, so that way he could judge you.
Yeah, right. He's like, look how I'm sitting.
I mean, like, he's like, oh, everything's good over here, but yikes.
I would if I was over Bear's shoulder, I'd uncross my arms.
Look, you know what? I think I'm gonna sit here for a while.
Oh, it's Bernie Sanders on the chair for everybody listening.
Hey, it's a visual bit. If they don't want to listen to it, or if they only want to listen to it, they gotta get the visual bits. They're gonna have to watch it.
Visual bits.
So we got this is it. It turned out to be not a visual bit because it happened inside someone's body.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got our first story back. Welcome back. Something was gross, and we found it. Now, this is the second story I've seen about mushrooms and people doing weird shit.
Okay.
The first one I saw, it was a video of a guy that had a wound on his ankle and decided to treat it by putting mushrooms on it.
It's a Whole Foods treatment.
Oh no, I mean magic mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
And now the way he wrapped it, and he's constantly feeding it, he has mushrooms growing out of his ankle. But that's not our story. It was a video, and I really don't want to look at it again. But I mean, I could try to find it real quick.
I might throw up.
Yeah, this is I don't know why people do this kind of stuff. There's a guy that I'm not gonna look for it right now. It's too much.
No, don't do it.
But we have the story right now.
Everybody's picturing it. They're like, no, don't do it.
Visual bit that you have to find your own goddamn self because I don't want to. I saw it once and I'm like, okay, if I just never see this again, that's fine.
I can't unsee that.
This is a story of a man who was looking
for the whole world. Oh no, sorry.
This is not a 9 days podcast, Patrick.
Oh, sorry. It can be though.
It doesn't have to be though.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
It can be. It might be.
It shouldn't be.
It is the story of a man.
Oh no!
Mushrooms and did something.
Sorry. You know, injecting some mushrooms to try to make himself feel better from his bipolar disorder. He ended up, getting a whole bunch of organ failure.
Oh yeah, fix the wrong problem, huh?
A 30-year-old man.
One step forward, two steps back.
I mean, when you're hanging out in Nebraska and you got, you're
nothing.
You got really nothing going on. It's like, I'm going to watch corn grow, or I can inject mushrooms straight into my body.
Oh gosh. Well,
pick one, Patrick.
I did watch corn for the past 25 years.
Yeah. And how do you feel? Like your organs are fine right now?
I mean, they're good.
Okay, so you can if you want to, you can go ahead and keep on watching that corn.
But are they inject mushrooms into my bloodstream good?
You bring up a fair point, and without my charts in front of me, I can't really give you a solid answer.
I was gonna search and see if anybody's done it, but I just came across this thing where this guy put him on his ankle. It was pretty gross.
Oh.
But that's not what we're doing here, so
no,
it should be fine.
He hadn't been taking his medications and had been going through manic and depressive episodes.
No.
And during a recent episode, he was like, how could I, decrease my opioid use? Because, trying to get better.
Decrease his opioid use?
Huh?
Decrease it?
Decrease it. He's trying to get himself better. He's like, I don't want to take these drugs anymore.
I don't want to take these drugs. Oh, look, magic mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. Found out that the psilocybin, it is used for treating symptoms of depression and anxiety. He's like, I got them. I'm going to go ahead and take care of it. He boiled the mushrooms in water, filtered it through a cotton swab, and then just, boom, injected it right into his bloodstream.
And how did it go?
Well, a couple of days later, he started to become overly tired. He vomited blood, which I think is a bad thing. And,
that's usually a bad thing.
And then after his family took him to the hospital, because why'd you vomit in blood, Jacob?
What a question. Excuse me, Jacob. Hi. Yeah, that's what we wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nothing. I've been doing this for days.
Oh, for days.
Yeah. I think it was the meatloaf. I think it was the meatloaf.
Oh yeah, you think you're blaming the meatloaf? Have you looked
Well,
at WebMD to see what vomiting blood up does to you?
no, because I told you the meatloaf was dry and it would probably hurt my stomach.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Why does it smell like pizza?
Well, I had to chase it down after I threw up all the meatloaf.
You chased it down with a pizza
Yeah,
with
yeah,
mushrooms?
yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to go to the hospital.
What?
And
I
then you're
paid
gonna
for
have
the
to
pizza
go
with my
and
own
then
money.
you're gonna have to go apologize to Nana because that's her special meatloaf recipe.
Her meatloaf sucks.
How dare you?
It's making me vomit blood.
She won World War II. Single-handedly with her meatloaf.
Heavy artillery launching of the meatloaf did
Nope,
stop World War II.
She went to Hitler and she said, "Try this," and he said, "You know what? I'm done."
Can't be topped.
And then he shot himself. Jacob.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he
I don't
died
know
of
if it was
poisoning.
From the awesome meatloaf.
Oh, awesome! It's causing vomit and blood and
He's
end of
like,
World War
I
II.
will never, ever have another meatloaf like this again. Here, take this. Whatever his girlfriend's name was.
No, he had
What
one
was his
bite of
girlfriend's name?
Ava Braun. He had one
Ava
bite of the
Braun.
meatloaf and just like, ugh!
And then Ava Braun's like, "Me too."
No, she was meatloaf.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right, you should be ashamed of yourself.
What are you talking about? That was hilarious.
That was not as good when you do it to yourself, is it?
Nah, it's pretty great. It's still pretty great. So he had ooh.
What are we talking here? Are we talking like porcinis? Are we talking like
I'm talking magic mushrooms?
Okay.
Like actual.
Have you ever done mushrooms?
No. Kind of scared of them.
I have. I watched a television that was turned off for a good half an hour.
Okay, what'd the television do?
I don't remember, but they asked me what I was watching, and I guess I came up with an entire show and a plot, and nobody wrote it down.
Oh, those assholes.
So it could have been Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones was Game of Thrones, for all I know.
Honestly, you probably came up with season 8 of Game of Thrones, and everyone hated you. That's why, like, we're not even going to bother writing this down for you.
Don't tell anybody. It was going really good until season 8.
Yeah, so he, after vomiting the blood, he's developed jaundice, diarrhea, and nausea as well.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of liver failure, kidneys were failing, and he just went into complete organ failure.
This sounds like all the side effects to like Lunestra.
Isn't that a sleep aid?
Sure. I literally picked one.
Okay. Well, you could argue that it's the side effect of Lunestra, or you could just understand that this man is a pioneer in injectables.
Injectables.
I
love some good injectables.
Hey, he only had to stay in the hospital for almost a month.
Oh, is that all?
Hey, and get this. Not only did they give him antibiotics, but they gave him antifungal. Get it? What are you, drunk?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, you must be like a fish.
Oh.
No. These motherfucking professional segues.
Professional segue. Look at its tie. Anyway.
There is a researcher named Maurizio Porfiri. He's an associate professor at the New York University Polytechnic Institute of Engineering. He decided... What? Maurizio Porfiri? An associate professor at the New York University Polytechnic Institute of Engineering?
Yeah.
Yuppie? He's one of them yuppies you hear about.
Oh, I heard about him all in the 80s. Come on.
He decided, hey, let's get some fish drunk. He wanted to study intoxicated fish. So they put fish in alcoholic concentrations just to see what would happen with them. Imagine that. You're just walking around. Like you can't make a fish drink, so they have to put it in water that has alcohol in it.
You're like, I'm not going to school. You're going to school.
No, you're in the school.
No, I'm not going to school. You shut up.
No, we're surrounded by everyone. We're in the school right now.
I don't even care.
Okay, you know what?
Let me touch you here. Let me touch you.
Don't.
I'm a.
That's my soft spot.
You know what kind of fish I am? I'm a
What?
grouper. I'm
You
a
son of
grouper.
a bitch. Get out of here. And
I'm gonna go fight some of these Siamese fighter fish. They're really good at it. Plus, there's like 2 of them, and they're conjoined. Is that how that works? Is that how that fish works?
No, that's not how that works.
It's 2 fish tied together, but they can fight. It's a Siamese fighter fish.
They're the nunchucks of the ocean.
They are looking at me.
So he wanted to get some fish drunk and just see what happens. And after he got them a little drunk,
I said to him, I said, "Blub blub, bitch, blub blub."
You know what? I hope you get hooked.
I was just all like, ruh, 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 ruh.
So he
I
dropped.
was eating a goldfish. She was too good for me.
That goldfish is living in another pond now, man. You got to get over her.
She left. She moved away.
She got flushed.
She did what?
She got flushed, man.
Why did she tell me?
She tried to say goodbye, but you were just in that little drunk tank.
I was hanging out with the scuba diver. We're lovers.
I told you that scuba diver's bad news ever since he moved in here.
Ever since he moved in here next to my castle that I can't go in. Why give me a castle if I can't go in it, Bradley?
It's called having a vision board.
What? It's a vision board. It's taking up space.
Taking a mental space.
Taking up mental. It lives rent free up here. Blub blub. Anyway, go ahead.
Are you sure?
I don't know. It's drunk fish.
Yeah, you seem to really love that character.
I really like the drunk fish.
So he let these zebrafish get all lit.
Are they black or white? I can't tell.
And then you put them in a tank with 4 other fish. And as it turns out, when you get the fish a tiny bit drunk, they get like super hyperactive and like super confident. They get super confident, and the other fish will start following them around like there's their leader.
I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go.
Fucking do it, man. Just do it. Just do it. Who cares?
Hello. Zebra fish. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna touch you.
Don't you touch me.
I'm a grouper. I'm a grouper.
Oh no, you found the really drunk fish.
A drunk fish. Quick, hold back its fins. He's vomiting. Hold back his fins.
Oh no, he puked into
the fish with a light on its head. What the fuck is that about?
What, are the fish on the mushrooms now?
With friends like this, who needs an enemies?
No.
That's a fish joke.
No, it isn't. You get out of here. I don't even feel like talking about the drunk fish anymore. You've ruined it. Speaking of locking your dick up.
Big dick lock.
Dick lock. Did you know that there's a Bluetooth controlled device called a Cellmate? It's a chastity device that you could buy to have put on your dick. I'm going to go ahead and show you it.
Oh my God. It looks like that thing that like realtors use to hide keys.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not a Heidi key, it's a Heidi dick.
That thing looks like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's it's basically a lock for your dick. It's Bluetooth enabled. It's made of steel, so you can't break it off. It's just
like RoboCop's dick.
Yeah, it could be used for RoboCop's dick.
So go back to the size one. Yeah, there you go. They're sitting there like he's like at the store, like some guys at the store buying it. It's like I need a large one, and they're like, yeah, right.
No, I really do. And then it's IPX7 waterproofing level, so you can take a shower with your dick locked up.
No, it is keeping you from literally getting your dick wet.
Yeah, exactly. It is actually keeping you from getting your dick wet.
As always, Bear's mom is in the audience. How you doing?
What you know about dick locks?
Notice if you have any queries, please contact us before purchasing. We can also be reached on Instagram. Due to the nature of our product being related to personal hygiene, please check the dimensions before purchasing. We can't exchange a dick lock.
Excuse me. Is this customer service?
Yes, dick lock. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, listen, I just got my dick lock. First off, big fan.
Well,
Love your product.
congratulations on keeping that dick safe and dry.
Yeah, as it turns out, thanks to COVID, some of my specifications have changed a little bit, and I was wondering if we could maybe do a swap out of some pieces.
Oh no! What seems to be the problem? Maybe this dick lock could be okay for you. What seems to be the issue?
Well, unfortunately for me, the secure ring, I thought I would need a large, and
got a big one. Got a big one.
Well, yeah.
You sound like you do.
Yeah,
way to go, Tiger. Way to go. So anyway, should I put you down for another one? Is that what you want? You want to?
Oh no, just, real quick, if I could, is it possible to also, just for comparison's sake, also get the small secure ring?
Okay, just tell me exactly how many centimeters are we talking?
I mean the normal size, the normal size should be fine. I don't think the specification would be really what's to blame here.
Is it 4.7? Is it 4.7 or less?
That's what.
We also have the Dick Ring Nano, which is kind of like, remember in the 90s where girls would wear like toe rings? Is that kind of what we're looking for? Are you just ashamed to say so?
Oh, that what? I think just because I think it'd be funny. I think if I got one of those just for the novelty of it.
Well, here's a little hack for you. Are you ready? So that you don't have to buy another one. Try folding it over.
I can't fold
it over. Put it in the secure ring.
Oh,
fold it over. Put it in the secure ring and lock that bitch up.
Okay.
What are we talking about here? Like with size? Are we talking about like windsock? Like one of those wacky inflatable arm-inflated tube man kind of things going on?
What do you
about penne? A little bit of penne. I'm getting myself hungry thinking about it. Yeah, a little penne, maybe some linguine. What are we talking about? What are you packing? What do you got? What are you working with?
I don't really eat pasta, so I couldn't really tell you.
You've never seen pasta?
I just I try to steal carbs.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard that carbs actually helps your dick size?
I'm sorry. How does it help?
It's science.
So it makes it bigger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Chef Boyardee, huge dick.
Then you know what? Shit. Let me get the next size up from large, because I'm about to eat some pasta. You know what I'm saying?
So, are you talking about the Dick Ring Shack?
Yes, I'd like the shack ring, please.
The shack ring.
What kind of backboards is that shattering, though?
One of my favorite stories that Adam Sandler tells is when they were filming Grown Ups 2. They were playing basketball with Shaq, and Shaq went to go use the shower. They were at like a high school or college or wherever they were filming, and everyone was sitting around talking about what size Shaq's dick was because they imagined that it's massive. So Sandler's like, I'm gonna go take a look. I'm gonna go see if I can take a look. So he walks in, and there's like his bodyguard is kind of hanging out in front, and he's like, yeah, Shaq's taking a shower. He's like, well, I just wanted to talk to him about the schedule. He's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I just kind of want to see how big his dick is.
Yeah.
And he's like, and if you cannot tell Shaq that we had this conversation, and then later on, Shaq is like, so I heard you were asking about the size of my dick. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I went and talked to your bodyguard. And he's like, what? I don't have a bodyguard. That was my dick. It is probably as tall as his girlfriend is in this photo.
Yes. Visual bits.
Visual dicks. I like that it's got an app. Because here's the thing. Apps fail sometimes.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to say that something could go wrong with an app?
What?
Because Oops.
That same phone call back. Thank you for calling Dick Lock. How may I help you?
Okay. Serious problem.
Oh yeah.
It won't unlock, and
Oh well.
someone's holding it hostage.
Oh no, it won't unlock. That wasn't to be foreseen whatsoever.
I
What
know.
you need is you're gonna need the special patch for our app.
Okay, how do I get that?
It's gonna be about $15,000.
The hackers weren't even charging that much.
You want that dick out?
So as it turns out,
Jeez.
researchers at Pen Test Partners published details about a serious vulnerability that would allow remote attackers to take control of any cellmate device. So any dick lock that they made. Well, any of these
are
ones.
vulnerable. I repeat, the dick locks are vulnerable.
They found out by
Bernie Sanders is over my shoulder going, I'm wearing one right now. Been wearing one for about 20 years.
and it's the same one because I don't believe in wasteful spending.
That's right. Recycle.
This was my father's and his father's before him. 3-generation dick lock.
This dick lock came over on the Titanic. Kept it dry the whole time. Swam to the boat. And he's like, I don't know. I'm kind of cold, but my dick is not.
We huddled my dick for warmth.
Yes, it looks like RoboCops. That's because I've got a dick shack. Dick rig shack.
Speaking of which, Detroit needs our help. More dick locks for Detroit. So they said they were able to find a way to put in like a 6-digit friend code, which would return a huge amount of information about the user, such as location, phone number, and their password that's in plain text. So these people were like, yeah, it wouldn't take an attacker any more than a couple of days to get the entire user database and use it for blackmail or phishing.
Right?
Sure enough, an attacker is like, hey, thanks for the info.
We may not know where you are, but we know where your dick is.
Where were you last night?
I was at church.
Since when did church? When was church open till 4 in.the.morning?
It was a late church. Ever heard midnight mass?
Oh, midnight mass got those barbecue stains on your shirt?
It was. They ran out of the communion wafers, so it was communion ribs.
I suppose that's community glitter that was all on your collar too.
Yep, body of Christ. Bam.
I don't remember Christ being so sparkly. Well, and weird that church gave me a notification that your bank had a sudden withdrawal of $2,000.
What?
Where was your dick at?
Information. Where's your dick at? Hold on. Let me check my app.
So an attacker started targeting the Cellmate mobile app users. They would lock the dick, and they wouldn't unlock it. They would send them a nice little ransom saying, "Ha ha ha! I have your cock now. Send 0.02 Bitcoin."
Just like being married, am I right?
Heyo. At the time, 0.02 Bitcoin would be around $270. It has since skyrocketed. So this person, if they got some Bitcoins, sure enough, just holding someone's dick hostages pays off.
Oh, yeah. What if they don't have Bitcoin?
I mean, you could buy some. You could go buy some Bitcoin right now.
Bitcoin?
Oh, there's Bitcoin. There's.
Make sure you keep that Bitcoin away from my dick lock.
Soon after the attack started, a flood of complaints came from users reporting that they could no longer control the adult toy. Some of them fell victim to the attacker multiple times. Times.
I'm just like, look, I know I was hacked, but I think this is still a really good idea.
All right, well, go ahead and put it on.
Listen, click. Oh no!
Now, damn it!
Dick lock's been hacked again.
Dennis has my dick again.
From the people who brought you Dick Lock, vagina safe.
It's just a period.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've fallen victim to this multiple times. It makes me start to wonder if if someone was like, "Ah, this is so kinky, I can't even unlock my dick when I want to. I have to pay to get it unlocked. Ooh, I'm such a naughty bitch." And the person hacking them's like, "Ah, bro, you just have your dick back.
Right.
This is weird."
You made it weird. Give
Some
me my
user
Bitcoin and leave, you sickie.
pay me a dick coin right now.
Bitcoin.
Some users were concerned that the only way to remove the device was by cutting it off, since there was no manual override for it. But it's hardened steel, so to get it off, you'd have to use an angle grinder. And I don't know if you know this, but taking an ankle grinder to your dick area could be a little scary.
Or it could be awesome. Oh, get out of here, sickie.
Ah, gross. Could you imagine?
Gross. Here, I'm going to give you Bitcoin to leave.
There was a way that you could contact remote support and ask them to unlock it and reset it. But then the hacker could just go in and hack it again once you reset the password in there.
Stop using it.
Just stop
using it.
Put a bike lock around your pants for all I care, but have it a combination thing.
I'm going to teach you the best dick lock phrase. Repeat after me. This will keep you from ever having sex.
Okay.
Would you like to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Never gonna get laid.
Never gonna get laid.
No, I'm just saying you're never gonna get laid.
No, I'm just saying you're never gonna get laid. Or did it work? Where's everyone?
Yeah, right. Chen's moved out. You can't even talk. On the other side of that curtain, you're gonna take the curtain away, and she's gonna go, "I heard what you said."
Just a suitcase she's packing. No, I'm leaving. It's like,
me and his baby will not be a party to Dungeons and Dragons. You hear me?
I can tolerate so many things, but Dungeons and Dragons in this household.
No.
Speaking of dicks, we're still on the dick train here, because there was a little bit of misinformation, and well, we have to do our part to dispel this misinformation.
Okay.
There's a post that's been going around the last few weeks regarding the best way to get the COVID vaccine if you are a man.
Okay.
There's a fake screenshot of the information saying that doctors encourage COVID-19 vaccine injections into the penis, telling people to go ahead and just get that injected right into your dick.
I feel bad for those volunteers. It's like, all right, here you go. Are you ready? Hold on 1 second.
Wait.
Turn off my dick lock.
Oh, okay.
Click, 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 click. All right. Just stick it right in there.
Ew. Yeah, there's... As it turns out, it's entirely false. That
what?
I know.
It looked like such an official picture.
Well, here's the thing: the picture itself.
Sanjay Gupta doing it. I might think it's legit, but
they put it with a picture of Mohit Kumar Ardashana, a hormone therapy doctor from Biomedical's Claremont Medical Center in California, and he said, "I've not said anything about such a study. It is a work of mischief by someone.
Nobody was supposed to know about it."
No, I was told they would blur my face.
Okay.
A fact-checking company.
You are
me, yeah, I am
able to get vaccinated to every known illness.
Okay.
But
now, does it wear off ever?
It never wears off.
It's 100% effective.
100% effective.
No side effects.
No side effects, no nothing. But you have to get the largest needle stuck directly into your dick. You're guaranteed to live to be 110 years old.
And it won't fuck with my dick at all. It'll just be like, I'm putting a garden hose up it.
Nope. It's just... And it's gotta be held in there for at least 10 Mississippis.
The needle's got to be in there for 10 Mississippis.
10 Mississippis.
How is that what doctor or hospital came up with
the plunger 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. It's a big needle. I told you. 4 Mississippi, 5, and so on
Ugh.
until the 10th Mississippi.
Oh my God.
Do you take that? Do you take that?
I mean, I'd have to.
Yeah.
It guarantee prevention against cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like guaranteed. And then well, hold on. Does it prevent only against things that there are currently vaccines for, or is this all medical mysteries possible?
No,
Like
it's for everything that we know about.
So if I get in a car accident and they're like, "Oh, we have to take
no vaccine for that."
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no vaccines for other things.
The
I'm just trying to say where we are with vaccine level.
No,
if I'm shoving in my dick with 10 Mississippis, I want to know it's going to protect me against car accidents.
You are not going to contract.
What Geico plan can I get to get that?
You're not going to contract anything that is curable through vaccination or I'll even make it like the flu shot either. Like you won't ever get the flu again.
So it only cures stuff that's already curable through other vaccines?
That's what would be in the cocktail.
No,
because
as I'm sick, I could just get the vaccine and get treatment for it.
I'm just saying. What if I'm also talking about like cancer treatment.
Okay, well, you said anything that we already have.
All right, we're gonna put we'll throw cancer in there.
Okay, well, for throwing
cancer and heart disease and all that stuff. Like,
all right, shoot me in the dick.
Take 11 Mississippis if you must.
Yeah, I want to get those extra drops. Like when you're at the gas pump, you're like, let me just round it up. I want you to go ahead and round it up in my dick. The perfect pump.
Yep.
What about you? Would you do that?
Oh, absolutely.
What if it's a suppository that has to get shoved up your dick? And it's the size of...
Like an Advil?
No.
Larger?
I'm going to go ahead and say...
Like one of those horse pills they used to give you when you have strep throat?
Yes.
Like, I have strep throat. I can't swallow anything. Well, here's...
But it is shaped...
The equivalent of a cigarette case.
But it is shaped like the battleship piece from Monopoly.
Oh,
and they got to shove it up there with a Q-tip.
Only if it only protects me from car crashes.
No, it doesn't work, Patrick. You already said.
No.
I'm just saying, if there's a different treatment option where it's not a plunger through a needle.
I would always take the needle. I would always take the needle.
There's no needle. I took the last one.
No, well, shit.
Yeah, you offered it to me first.
You make it for car crashes and you got a deal.
No, if they make it for a car crash, no. You can't just change the game up on this.
You literally did.
No, I followed the rules set in stone by the Bible.
Bible.
And that has never changed once.
And so Paul said to the Corinthians, if you were able to get a shot directly in the dick.
To protect you against car crashes. I'm sorry, what's a car? Don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt.
It's medical and you're not a doctor. You're a farmer.
It's not ours to ask why.
We are just those who interpret.
Because then that would explain Jesus. He got it because it saved him from the crucifixion.
Mm-hmm. They're like, where was he for his adolescence? Developing the vaccine.
He took it, then he was crucified, and then he went off to heal his hands because he was sad he could no longer play the piano.
Yep.
We're going to get letters.
Speaking of getting a letter, you ever get a contract to be in a wedding?
No.
Well, believe it or not, even with a worldwide pandemic going on, people are still having weddings, and some people are demanding they be in public, in person, with hundreds of people and no masks. But we have the story of a nice bridezilla who decided to give a 37-rule contract to all of her bridesmaids that they had to sign in order to be in the wedding. She had 10. 4 of them refused to sign it.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah, but 6 of them are still like, all right, you know what? It's her night. Leslie's being a little quirky.
Without my attorney, bitch.
I'm gonna read some of these to you.
Okay.
Number 1, I will not try to convince the bride to change anything in her wedding.
Okay. That's
it's
fine.
Like, all right, well, I guess that makes sense. But then another time she says she doesn't want to have anyone talk to her about trying to change anything unless they find a better deal. It's like, okay, well now you're changing up your own rules.
Now we got an amendment.
She said, number 2, I will not talk negative about anyone in the wedding. Does that include the bride? Because wow, what a bitch.
What a bitch.
I will not gain more than 3 kilograms between now and the wedding. Which, okay, well, I guess I won't have a sandwich tomorrow.
Or ever.
Demanding that people take care of their skin, their hair, eyelashes. If you put eyelashes on, it has to be done professionally. You can't just put your own eyelashes on, Patrick.
Wow. Listen, I got great eyelashes. I was blown up at a bonfire, and my eyelashes came back luscious. Only they grow downward.
Because they're afraid to stand up in case there's another explosion.
Really
they're growing in fear.
Yeah, when they grow in downward. So like I literally sometimes have to trim them because they are so like girls look at them. They're like, you have such great eyelashes. People pay money for eyelashes like that to have. I'm like, you just gotta get blown up.
What's your secret?
You just gotta get blown up by your friends at a bonfire.
Ooh, what's your skincare routine while you're at it?
Neutrogena.
Ooh, how do you treat your nails?
I kind of bite them, unfortunately.
Oh my god, you're amazing.
Oh,
What do you do to your highlights?
That's just age. What you got to do is you got to work for somebody who slowly kills you from the inside.
Oh my god! So they're a Cancer. That's my birthday.
You should have taken. You should have taken a shot to your deck. You wouldn't have it.
Yeah, you could take a shot to your deck and then lock it up.
That's yeah. People are like, I won't take that. I will not take that. Sorry, I wish I could, but I can't. Malfunctioning dick lock. Sorry.
I will save at least $50 a month for expenses for the next 14 months. She's planning it over a year in advance and telling people, just start saving money now because I want you to spend all the money on me. Saying that I understand the bachelorette party may be a destination getaway, and then I understand that I have to purchase a bachelorette party t-shirt and fund my own trip if it is away. I understand that the maid and matron of honor will need help funding some of the events. The wedding and reception are not included. I understand that the bride does not want any suggestion, and this agreement is on here twice, 2 different ways, because the bride wants it to be clear. Only suggestion allowed is a way to get her exact item at a cheaper price. So not only is she being a bitch about having it, she's being a bitch about having it in there twice, and then she's also saying, unless you can save me some money.
And then now think about it. See, but the two in its own self, the two kind of like they offset each other because you're not allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
And then she goes, but unless you're breaking at least one rule while trying to follow another.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't want people drinking at the party she doesn't want anyone. She says, I will not make any advances towards males in the wedding party.
Bullshit, dude.
Seriously. And if anything, it's like, okay.
That's the whole reason to stand up in someone's wedding. You get to hook up with someone from the other side.
Oh, I thought it was to share in their special day, Patrick.
No.
Well,
that was the other one. Like, yeah, you said something about drinking. You're not able to drink.
They're not allowed to drink at the reception.
Yeah, that was like my friend Larry's wedding. They gave me a flask. I'm like, you gave me a flask. Like,
was it a dry wedding?
No,
it wasn't a dry wedding. They just wanted you to be sober.
They just wanted me to not drink like all day.
So they give you a dick lock. They give you a dick lock and say, "Ooh, don't put it on."
Don't put it on. I'm like
well, I'm gonna wear this dick lock.
You gave me a flask, so I'm gonna drink out of it.
This is a nice story right here. You know how rent is so expensive right now and people can't afford to pay it? Well, I got this one cool trick for you to try to get free rent. I'm also, legally speaking, saying I do not recommend or condone this in any way, shape, or form. But not to the fun story that you should totally do. Wink. don't do it. A California man was a wee bit scared to go anywhere because of COVID.
Mhm.
So on October 19th of last year, he got into O'Hare Airport in Chicago and then just decided to stay there forever. He has been living in O'Hare Airport up until the day that he was arrested, January 16th this year. He was there for 3 months, just living inside of an airport.
He just really likes Tom Hanks films.
I think that's what it was. And like once he eventually flew out of there, he was gonna fly to an island and be like, all right, let's do the prequel.
Jump into this volcano.
No,
no,
that's not
yeah,
it. No, that wasn't it. No, he's gonna try to drive.
Was that a Castaway? Was that a Castaway thing?
Yeah.
Joe versus the Volcano is way better than Castaway.
No, it isn't.
Sure is. Sure is.
No.
I will die by that.
Oh, you will die.
By that.
No. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. By that.
Somebody had a really good point because he got arrested, right? I heard about it. He got arrested.
Oh, yeah, he got arrested.
Someone actually had a better point is to don't arrest him. What you do is you have him show you how he did what he did.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have him come back at some point and try and do it again.
Or have someone else go in and try to do it again.
Or have somebody else
recognize him.
Exactly, and try to do it again.
He was apprehended after being approached by 2 United Airlines employees who asked to see his identification. He apparently showed them an airport ID badge that belonged to an operations manager who reported missing back in October. So he was hanging out in the airport's security zone. Too scared to go home. He was just having other passengers giving him food. So he'd just be hanging out and have people buy him food.
This is at O'Hare?
This is at O'Hare.
See, I can't imagine. Whenever we go through O'Hare, I couldn't imagine being like, hey, can I have some of that Cinnabon? You know, being like, oh, sure.
I mean, think about this.
Like, did he have no money? Was he broke?
It doesn't say that, but like if all he has to do is approach one of the 10,000 people he could interact with in any given day saying, hey, I'm stranded here. I don't have any money. Can you buy me a sandwich?
I suppose.
And then boom, he's got a free sandwich. Not paying rent for 3 months. The Cook County judge was a little perplexed by it. She said, so if I understand you correctly, you're telling me that an unauthorized, non-employed individual was allegedly living within a secure part of O'Hare Airport Terminal and was not detected? I want to understand you correctly. That's the judge speak for. Are you what the fuck did you just say to me?
In the fuck are you talking about?
What in the dicklock did you just say to me?
Holy dicklock, you guys. Seriously.
His bail set at $1,000 with a condition that he does not re-enter O'Hare. He's like, oh, great. Now I got to fly out of Midway? This is the cruelest punishment of all. Even though I prefer Midway.
You do?
Yeah, way less people. You know how much I hate people? People are the worst.
Only I like O'Hare because maybe just because I know it really well. But I do not like the international terminal. We had to fly from here.
Because of the foreigners, you racist.
No, well they also have like the less current like security crap. Which I think for international you kind of want that.
Right.
Just saying.
Just
just
bump it up a level, just a skosh, just to see where it's at.
Because I remember, when I fly with my my CPAP machine, which takes up like half of my suitcase. But for the longest time, I'd have to take it out and put it in separately, and then after a while, they're like, "Just leave it all. We'll get it." And then when I did it at the international, I got all yelled at, and I was like, "I don't do it when I'm flying out of there. These are different machines." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
They don't got the CPAP machine detectors over there,
right? Because they're be like, "Don't take your tablet, don't take your laptop out, just leave it in your bag." And then this guy's like, "Take it out." I'm like, "Oh,
take it out, put him on the glass." What?
Right? It's like scanning me. It's like, what is that? It's my dick lock. Okay, my wife doesn't want me having any fun on this trip. She's the only one with the app. There's nothing I can do. He's on the phone, honey. I got to check my dick lock. Can you? No, it's not a trick. No, you don't need to call. You don't need to call our therapist. I'm just telling you.
What's
Okay,
that
I'm
voice?
not telling you. I'm asking you.
Speaking of,
Call ever.
huh?
So that would be the best phone call ever. You're sitting there like in front of the security guard who's just waiting. It's like she doesn't trust me. Fuck when.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you can hold on a second, please. I'm getting a hit from a metallic device right in your groin region.
That's my dick lock.
Your dick lock.
My dick lock.
Okay, well, can you remove it, please?
I cannot.
Sir, I'm going to need you to remove it before you can step through.
You know why I can't remove it?
Why can't you
My
remove
wife
it, sir?
doesn't trust me because I fucked some stewardess in Tampa. Okay,
Okay, is your wife here right now?
she's not.
Okay, well, how do we get this unlocked? Because you
She was
can't.
here. She's the ultimate dick lock, dude. You don't know my wife. She's the ultimate dick lock.
Well, unless you don't want to fly today, you're going to need to get that taken off. So if you can call your wife.
I need you to call my wife.
Sir, I'm not going to call your wife for you.
She's
I
not
can't
gonna do it if I ask for it.
All right, fine. You know what? You call her. We'll see what this is all about.
Beep, boop, 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 boop. It's an old phone. Here you go. I don't even have her on save. That's how much I hate her. Here you go.
So remember the number, though.
I remember the number, but I will not give her her own contact.
In case of emergency contacts, just say no. It's a panic release button for the dick lock. In case of emergency. Oh, this whole time. Speaking of, might as well lock your dick up. Record sales in the Crocs industry.
Boo.
They have boomed. They have raised their fourth quarter outlook and the full year outlook for next year. Revenue increasing about 55%.
Sounds like Shark Tank.
All it took was a worldwide pandemic and people don't want to leave the house. They just want to be comfortable. And everyone's like, yo, these are stupid, ugly shoes. You know what? I could use a pair.
I could use a pair of these.
I mean, you got all the collaborations they did this year with artists and brands. Like they did the Post Malone one. They did the Justin Bieber collaboration. They did the KFC collaboration. And sure enough, did you get your pair when they did the collaboration with they did the glow in the dark ones with Latin trap artist Bad Bunny?
No.
Oh,
now I'm gonna.
Well, you can't. They were sold out in September, Patrick. Where were you?
You could find them.
Probably for a ton of money. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything. Just like my hero, Tokyo Man, named Shoji Morimoto, has started this lucrative business that, man, I wish I would have thought of. A big fan of this. He's a 37-year-old man who rents himself out to other people to do nothing.
You can buy authentic Bad Bunny classic clog
Crocs.
$265.
Oh, okay. Well, a totally reasonable price. They are the glow in the dark ones, right? Because it's not gonna glow in the dark. Then why would you even get them?
Classic. It's called Classic Clog Glow 9.
So Shoji Morimoto has been advertising himself as a person who can, quote, eat and drink and give simple feedback, but do nothing more. And since June of 2018, he's received over 3,000 requests. Initially offering himself as a rent-a-person who does nothing. He did it for free, but now he charges 10,000 yen, which is about $100. Okay. So you could rent him out to be like, I just need someone to walk me from here to there. I need someone to sit in a long car ride with me. I need someone to so I can have dinner and just kind of talk to about things. Like this, he's got at times he'll participate in a gaming session to make get the numbers the right way. He turns up to send off people who are moving away, accompany those people who are filing for divorce, or listen to healthcare workers who have become mentally unwell due to their exhausting work. Basically just says, I myself don't like to be cheered on by others. I get upset when people simply tell me to keep on trying. When someone is trying to do something, I think the best thing to do is help lower the bar for them by staying at their side.
It's like, I don't want to try.
I don't want to do that. It's like, sweet, you're hired. Okay. Need someone to stand here.
All right. I mean,
He got a job with a publisher after finishing his graduate degree, and I was like, I don't really want to do this. I'd rather do nothing. Actually found a way to make himself do nothing. What if?
What if in a world where you don't want to do fucking shit?
And now here is what I think is a love story in the making. Because there's a 36-year-old writer.
February, guys.
A 36-year-old writer says she has rented Morimoto on at least 10 occasions. Ooh. She asked him to stay beside her when meeting a man for the first time, and also had him listen to her talk about her views on love, which she could not divulge to her friends. And also how she went undercover to an undercover visit to a women's adult entertainment establishment for her job. She's like, oh yeah, he just shows up. He didn't shame me about it. He was just kind of there so I wouldn't have to go alone and be super awkward. He says, I'm not a friend or an acquaintance. I'm free of the bothersome things that accompany relationships, but can ease people's sense of loneliness.
It's like, I'm not here to make friends.
Oh, you are way too animated for it. You have to.
What are you here to do? Nothing. No.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. You want to go eat or something? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna talk for a little bit? Not really. I mean, I'll sit here. You could talk at me. I'm not gonna respond probably. I might give you a grunt here and there, but that's really pushing the do nothing threshold.
I mean, yeah, if I grunt, that's something. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do anything. It's like that guy from Office Space. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go.
Oh my god, we have an update to one of the things. Oh. The Gwyneth Paltrow candle. This smells like my vagina. Shocking update. A woman in the UK won the candle in a quiz online. The problem is she had it lit and then the candle exploded in her living room. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle exploded
all over the place.
It just blew up. She said the candle exploded and emitted huge flames with bits flying everywhere. Saying, I never seen anything like it. The whole thing was ablaze and it was too hot to touch. There was an inferno in the room. So they threw the flaming candle out the front door. It's like, when you have something that's on fire, you want to get it out of your house.
Right.
But you don't really know what's going on right outside your house. You
right.
Just open your door and you just chuck a fireball out. What is Girl Scouts?
Amazon's trying to deliver something. Oh God!
Girl Scouts doing door-to-door cookie sales.
I would love to be the writers of like whatever. Like, do you remember like what the article that you got this from? What was the headline?
It was Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle explodes in UK woman's home.
Yeah, that's got to be like the 5th or 6th title.
That's like after the editor said, no, you can't write that.
Like, I think I would do with my life.
Candle is the bomb.
My life was ruined by Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
With what smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Gwyneth Paltrow ruins my house with vagina explosion.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina goop gets everywhere.
What's that smell?
Oh no, her vagina's burning.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina is on fire.
Give it a fist bump, like, hey, good job this week. No, the other kind of fire.
Now my fist is on fire. Oh no.
And it's even worse. It smells like her vagina.
Ew. Oh. There goes those gloves.
We got a couple of interesting legal stories regarding the whole shutdown and everything.
Okay.
So first off, we have a in Quebec. Apparently, they have a curfew to help mitigate people from going out at night and everything. Quebec officials have said that people may walk their dogs after the 8 p.m. curfew, provided they stay within 1 kilometer of their house.
Right.
So a couple, husband and wife from Sherbrooke, were given $1,500 fines by the police for violating curfew. The pair was caught walking at 9 o'clock on a Saturday evening.
Those bitches.
They said that they were following the rules because the wife had her husband on a leash and she was walking her dog.
Oh, there you go.
The police were like,
Loophole.
nah, that doesn't count. Here's your fine.
Dog.
And then a swingers party decided, global pandemic, might as well get together and just fuck everyone. But thanks to an anonymous
Box at homes, guys.
Thanks to an anonymous tip, the provincial police force and the authorities from the municipality.
Anonymous tip, swingers party. It's like, who's that tip? Whose tip is that? I don't know. It's wearing glasses.
Get out of here. Get out of here. It's in Buenos Aires.
Wearing a guy mask.
Guy fucks.
Guy fucks. This is my penis. Guy fucks. I got
remember my dick in December.
My dick in December. Then we were all arrested.
So police showed up to raid this secret party.
VD for Vendetta. Anyway.
V for vagina, obviously.
I like VD for Vendetta.
Oh no. Cops showed up to stop the swingers party. The people at the party just said, "Oh, yay! The strippers are here."
Oh no.
We got a little bit of a mix-up.
2 hours later, they were all arrested.
And really tired. They said they had a long conversation. You could tell they were really hammering out the details because everyone was really sweaty and super affectionate with each other. There's at least a dozen couples between the ages of 35 and 55 with a mattress spread out on the floor in another part of the building.
Oh, sure.
Gross. One of the ladies said it was a pity that they weren't the strippers because she said, when I saw them, I thought dessert had arrived. Gross. And now we have a moral compass in the world of criminals. Did you hear about this car thief in Oregon? He stole an SUV that was hanging out outside of Basics Meat Market at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
This woman left her car running, keys in the ignition, unlocked, and she was right inside the door. Claimed she was never more than 15 feet from the car. Thief came up, took the car, and drove off. You think, wow, that's a terrible story. Why we have to hear about it? Because there was a 4-year-old in the back seat.
God.
And the thief, when they realized there was a 4-year-old in the back seat, popped a Yui real quick, came back, dropped the kid off, and scolded the mother about being a better parent. And then drove off with her car.
Yeah, because first off, now his day's been ruined. His day's been ruined, right?
Right.
The easiest car he's ever had to steal. Like, they all sit around like car stealing bars. They all sit around and they talk about that one day. One day there's going to be a car and the keys, and it's going to be running, and it's going to be perfect. He thought this was his day.
Dude, your head's in the clouds if you think that's going to happen.
It's going to happen one day, bro.
No, it's not.
It is. And then he walks in later that night. Dude, it fucking happened.
Oh, sure it did. Everyone come listen to Greg. He's got a story.
So there I was. I was going to go get a ho-ho. And then I looked, and I was like, what? SUV, unlocked, and running. And so I hopped in and decided, I'm taking this. I even left my other car there.
Okay.
Interesting fact, I left it running. It was stolen by Gary. Thank you, Gary.
No problem.
And I look in the rearview mirror because I always check my mirrors.
Yeah.
Sure enough, fucking 4-year-old.
What? You took me to tell me you stole a 4-year-old's car?
No.
You stole a little tight car? One of those little pedal cars?
Belonged to the woman whose car. So you know what I did?
What?
I went back I took it back.
Okay.
I took it because I didn't want it to happen this way.
So he didn't even steal the car, guys. He gave it back. He's a baby about it.
It fucking counts. It fucking counts.
What a fucking baby.
No, it counts. And I told her she was a real bad mother.
Oh wow, bro! You don't got to be so judgmental.
I because you know what? She put me in a very precarious. I'm just trying to be a car thief. No one ever. I never signed up for no kidnapping. Don't try to make me something I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one guy wanted me to
kidnapper over here.
Wanted me to blow up that house with the vagina candle. I'm like, I'm no arsonist. I don't even like Gwyneth Paltrow.
I said my resume said artisanal, not arsonist.
That's right. I make bread loaves
out of vagina candles.
And that candle smelled like a bread loaf. Get yourself checked, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gross.
Brings me into the phrase goop.
Oh, it's enough to make you want to blow up the world.
No doubt.
All right, I guess we won't. Because a teenage student in Ireland has won a national science competition for developing technology that can more easily detect deepfake videos online.
Okay.
Greg Tarr was declared the winner of the 2021 BT Young Scientist and Technologist of the Year award last year for his project towards deepfake detection.
Okay.
So now you see deepfakes, they come out. Some of them are looking frighteningly good. Like some of the fake videos that you can make, like, I mean, you get some of them on like late night shows or whatever, and they do like little bits and they're fun videos and everything. Like they're done in such a way to make it so it's like it looks believable, but it's clearly fake.
Right. Like the Robert Downey the Back to the Future one looked really good.
Yeah. So people can replace actors in different movies. So when you hear about, you know, oh, so-and-so was supposed to be in this movie, but they picked a different actor instead, they can go in and replace them and put them in that movie, and it looks fucking real good a lot of the times. Because it's all about having enough high-def images of every way you could look at someone's face, and then you could potentially put them into any other scene. But the biggest problem is leading towards misinformation from it, or, you know, people getting in trouble for things that they didn't do, but there's like, well, look here, I got you on video doing this.
Right.
So it's gotten to be a point where people have to try to come up with tools to detect when there are deep fakes. So Greg said that he developed advanced AI to help detect when a video has been altered, saying, oh, sorry, he's Irish.
Yeah, I was going to say something.
We've been working on AI for maybe 40 years, and it's being trained to look at the vast amounts of data. It's a concept that is currently being done, but mine is 10 times faster.
First, it was to find the box of Lucky Charms with the most purple horseshoes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find it, so I'm like, what if I try this technology for deepfake?
I can't believe it. People couldn't even tell the difference between you and I talking right there. And honestly, it wasn't even us. Here's this deepfake video of him talking. Although now I wish.
Irish.
Huh?
It's so Irish. It's like I was thinking about trying a thing where I fixed the dick lock app. But I decided about that.
That's all I wanted, is for someone just to understand.
Because I was thinking about deep fakes. Then I was talking about dick fakes.
Oh, dick fakes.
Dick fakes.
That's hold on, let me see real quick if I can.
We're British.
Oh, now we're British. This is what happens. Every time I start nailing an accent, you come in and you fucking ruin it with your talking and your
fucking ruin it.
You fucking ruin it. I can't believe you do this to me.
It was spot on. I thought you were from like County Cork when I heard it.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay, now we got, there we go. Okay. Okay.
What?
Guys, I did it.
I don't know.
You can use this technology
to
make things work. What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be deep faked.
No, this is a completely legitimate video that we have gotten. In fact, this is actually a live interview with Greg right now. Patch, do you have any questions for Greg?
Greg, how did you figure out your deepfake technology?
I was practicing with my computer with the AI. Got to tweak it a couple of ways. One way to this way, one way to the other way. We figured it out.
We're gonna get so sued by South Park. You're gonna be like, listen.
What?
Don't you fuck around. I'm sorry.
This is our territory. We fuck with the people.
Right? We're the one with latch top heads.
We're the ones with the Canadians.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's it for this week.
Was that all?
Oh yeah, I guess we finally maxed out on the things that we could do for this week.
Submitting like drunk fishes and dicks.
Drunk fishes and dick locks. The story is stupid. Happy New Year, everyone.
That only be what's funny about 2021. All right, where can they find us online?
You can find us individually on Twitter at Patrick Newsom 42,
Dick Lock,
at Hungry as a Bear, Drunk Fish. You can follow the entire podcast at Stupid Tweeting. You can follow the podcast network that we're a part of at the DVMPE.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I said I'm a groper.
Oh, gross. Excuse me. You can follow this podcast by searching for Facebook and YouTube at Stupid's Talking Stupid. That's where you get our video version of the podcast as well as any information, like the sweet video I made for last week. Even though I couldn't really talk, I was still able to put together a little video saying I couldn't talk. Follow us on there, like us, watch the videos, have them on in the background, show it to
dinner. You know,
yeah. If you're lonely, just have it playing on a computer in front of you while you're eating. It'll be like we're having dinner with you. Right. Just maybe pre-screen the video so you don't know when we're going to be talking about something gross.
Right. Vagina candles.
Oh, like shoving
the tuna casserole.
The Battleship Monopoly piece going straight up your dick hole. Yeah, enjoy your pot pie.
Jenny McCarthy told me not to take that. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm not taking it.
Because she used the top hat.
That's right.
It had adverse reaction.
Now you make that thing look like the car. I'll think about it.
No dice.
No, I don't want dice either.
You can get the audio version of the podcast by looking for us on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, any podcasting app. Just download it. Look for Stupid's Talking Stupid. If you can, rate and review us. Help us get a little more visibility, even though we are the only stupid podcast there possibly could be, because
that's right.
We trademarked the ability to be stupid.
I want to listen to something stupid. We'll put it in. There we are.
You can just check out everything on our website, www.stupidstalkingstupid.com. We have our store on there. We have the live stream every week is updated on the website, so you can go to it and watch it straight away on the website. You can see it right here if I just click on this, and then you watch it straight away. See, there it is on. Oh, this is awkward. It's Patrick.
What's that?
Well,
that's gonna do it for this week.
That's gonna do it for this week.
I'm Patrick,
and I'm Bear, and
we'll see you later.
I'm a groper.